and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing so good. Okay, so today is a really exciting video. Today I am going to show the unboxing of something so exciting, and that is my new pressure cooker. Okay, I'm just kidding. We're not unboxing this pressure cooker, even though that is quite exciting for me. I'm pretty sure that's not the reason you're here. I just wanted to be funny. I'm pretty sure you are here to see the unboxing of this instead. This right here is the new Jaclyn Hill palette. Oh my goodness, I am so excited. How I have not opened this already. This arrived yesterday, and I swear it was calling names. It was like, Kaz, unbox me. Kaz, hello, hello. And I was like, I know, but I really wanted to film. I haven't seen anybody like really film their first impression. You know, they're like, you know, oh, I've had to play with it. But no, you know what, personally, I love at Christmas when I give a gift and somebody opens it and they see their initial reaction. I get so much pride and joy from that. I love that so much. So I put myself in Jaclyn Hill's shoes. You know, I'm sure she's watching some of these videos and she's wanting to see that. So I put myself in her shoes and I was like, you know what, if I were her, which I'm nothing like, but if I were her and I had spent all this time on a palette, I would want to see someone's reaction from this stage, from getting it in the mail from this stage and being like, wow, okay, so this is what we're going to do for you right now. I'm super excited. So I'm going to do an unboxing of this, first impression, swatch, all that really great stuff, and then I'm going to just come up with a look. The look I have in mind is kind of like a brown, everyday kind of, you know, everyday, slightly elevated look. That's what I'm all about at the end of the day. Something everyday, something glamorous, something pretty, but something everyday that you're going to go to work with. It's going to take you not too long. That's really what I want to do with this. I've seen some beautiful looks with this palette. I'm super excited. I can't wait to play. I can't wait to, so I'm going to dive right in. So if you want to see the rest of me unbox the Jaclyn Hill palette, please keep watching. Okay, let's get started with the unboxing. So, you know, brown box. There's nothing really to say. I mean, it's a box. It's, you have to forgive me, I'm a little excited. Okay. Exciting. By the way, you guys, this is sold out, but apparently they are going to stock more of it. Okay, so we have a little card. This is cute. Morphe x Jaclyn Hill. Okay, and it has the little swatches of the names of the products right here. Okay. This is cute. I think my initial thing from seeing some videos online is that the fact that the names of the eyeshadows are not on the palette. I mean, I guess I see why they've done that. They want to, you know, make more room, and I think putting it on here is a good reference point. I think I prefer them on it, but if you wanted to keep that aesthetically pleasing look, I guess that's why they did this. I think this is a good idea overall. I think, I'll tell you what I probably would have done, but... Oh, okay. So you open it like that. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, so there's some foiling right here. That's cute. Okay. Oh, and look at the pictures right here. Very cute. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I want to truth, you guys. What is that? Okay, never mind. Whatever. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So you see, I think what I would have done maybe is put the names on the sleeve, because I feel like when you travel or whatever, I think you're more likely to keep the sleeve than you are to keep this. But then I guess at the end of the day, why do you need this with you when you travel? I don't know. I mean, they took out, okay, so, all right, let's take off the sleeve. Okay, so the back is taken up with just like a JH design, Morphe x Jaclyn Hill. So, okay, I wonder, maybe they could have put the names on the back, I guess, I don't know, but I think just to keep the sleek design. So again, you have the silver foiling right here on the Jaclyn Hill, on the Morphe. This is kept matte, that's a really cute contrast. This is matte also, super cute. Okay, so I think my first initial, I mean, the colors are incredibly vibrant. You know, I'm really drawn to these right here. Okay. Nice. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and just take a few swatches of these. Ooh, okay. This one right here, Meeks. That is a really pretty color right there. That's really cute. Okay, you get really great payoff with, yeah, that's very pretty. I'm just kind of wanting to just do my first impression and then do a look with this. So that is what I'm gonna do. So speaking of that, let's get to the look. Oh, let's do this. Okay, so have a look in mind. Truth be told, I've been sat here for 20 minutes staring at me like, oh, what should I do? I think I got it. That's just me. You know, kudos to those people that can just be like, let's go. I mean, I'm sure I would figure something out. This is makeup at the end of the day. This is not life or death, but I had in mind what I wanted to do. So when you have something in mind and then you see it, it could kind of turn out different. But okay, so I've done a light base and I bronzed. So I'm gonna wait to highlight and do blush and brows after I've done the look so I can kind of see and kind of color balance everything nicely. So let's get started. So I am going to take the shade MFEO as a contour shade on a fluffy brush by Sigma. I'm kind of just gonna do a talk as we go kind of deal for this. Ooh, hello, pigmented blendable shadows. That is pretty. I mean, geez, it's just a contour shade, but so far I love it. But you know, I mean, you can kind of tell straight away when you pick up a brush, you know, do you have to pick up more? How is it blending? Is it going on well? Is it patchy? Is it not? You can kind of tell straight away, you know, your first impression of that. So far so good with this. Obviously, big fan of doing kind of a transition shade in the crease just to kind of make sure the difference between the skin and the skin right here isn't too stark. Just kind of gives a little bit of a base for what you're gonna do. Okay, we like that. I am gonna take the shade Hustle right here. This is the one next to this beautiful deep blue right here. I want to say this is kind of a shiny, like, mushroom shade when you see it. But it has a beautiful shimmer to it. I think this is gonna complement my skin really nicely. So I am not going in for like Makeup Artist of the Year award with this. I really just wanted to create something for the everyday working woman, something for the everyday woman that goes to work, does her thing. So I think I was kind of expecting that to be a little darker than what it was, but let's build it up and see where we go. I think I was expecting a little more of a darker color, but that's very wearable certainly. So now I'm going to take the shade right next to it, which is called Meeks. That's this shade right here. I'm going to put that in the outer corner. And we'll see where we go from here. Same fluffy brush again. As I said, something super kind of simple, everyday. Okay, I'm loving those two together. Even though they are quite different together, they're really building a really pretty dimension to the look, and I'm all about that. Alright, so actually I'm going to take a fluffy brush by MAC and just buff out the edges over here. You need a little blending going on. So taking it from the outside in, unless you are looking to take this further out. Okay, so I am going to take a packing brush. This is the E60 by Sigma. I think for a bit of extra definition, I'm going to spray on some of the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Marine Boosting Mist. Just think to kind of get a really deep pigment with this color. And I'm going to take the color Obsessed, which is right here, which looks amazing. And I am going to place that over the lid right there. Ooh, yeah. This for me would definitely be an everyday shade, no doubt about it. I think to tie everything together, I'm gonna go back in with that Hustle shade to just kind of deepen the crease a little bit and tie everything together. I think if you are into cool kind of mushroom gray shades, this is gonna be right up your alley. think what I'm noticing is these shades are so creamy and blendable that I think probably I would use a finer brush, because what seems to be happening is they're so blendable and creamy that the color is just running up. So if you get this palette and that happens to you, maybe take something slightly thinner. I love this eye contour shade by Clinique. They do still sell this, even though I've had this for years and years. So you might want to kind of use this for these shades just to be a bit more precise. Okay, so I think having blended that all in, it looks really great, but I want to kind of just get a little bit more something up here. So let's take the shade, let's see right here, 24/7. Okay, really interesting, kind of true brown, I would say. Okay, I really like what that's doing. It's adding a tiny bit of warmth. And I think with each time I'm kind of adding a new color and blending, and then going back with that Obsessed shade just on the lid. Okay, so now the eye is in a really good place. I'm super happy with it. So I'm just gonna highlight under the brow bone with this shade right here called In Light. Taking this on just a small eyeshadow brush. So now I'm going to take an angle brush. This is the small angle brush by Sigma, and I'm going to just do some eyeshadow lining right here using the shade Central Park, which is right here. Okay, so I'm just going to put that right above my lash line. Definitely, I think, you know what, actually this is the first time I filmed a first impression. Usually I like to play about, get an idea of the shades a bit more, kind of iron out the kinks, so this is quite a raw kind of like first impression for me. But you know, I mean, it's kind of interesting. I think one thing, these shades aren't incredibly blendable. So just getting used to that and noticing that, okay, you need a light hand, you gotta figure them out. So I'm just adding some definition right there, just to the lash line. Ooh, I quite like that. Actually, I kind of want to take that a little bit darker. I think I'm going to use the shade under the eyes as well. So as I said, I've done my base and I've done my concealer. I like that definition right there. You know what, we're going to use the same brush right here. I want to take that just to kind of connect all that up and make that look really cute. So taking that small brush on the small angle brush with the shade Central Park right there, let's just kind of bring that down a bit. So just where the waterline is. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye, so let's go ahead and finish this look. Okay, so we did the other eye. That is looking great. I also did mascara. I used the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. Love this mascara a lot. This is just a really good all-around mascara. And I also did my brows as well. So one thing that has really struck out, the more I look at it, the more I just absolutely fall in love with, is this brow bone highlight, the shade In Light right here, this one right here. I think I'm actually going to use it as a highlighter to complete the look, but right now what I am going to do is just put a tiny bit in the corners of my eyes, just as a great corner, what do you call it, corner highlight. So let's go ahead and finish this off. So I really like the cool shade, so I am going to stick with that. So I'm going to use the shade Party. I talked about this in my June favorites. This is the Tarte 12-Hour Amazonian Clay. I don't really want anything too crazy. I'm going to kind of do the highlight that I said, that In Light highlight. So I just want kind of something simple. Just taking a smaller blush brush, I am going to use the shade In Light as a highlighter. Yes, they're eyeshadows, but this one's going to become my new friend. Ooh, hey. Jaclyn, make a highlighter of this, please. Oh my gosh, look at that. Now I'm a little shiny. It's 5 million degrees up here, so you can see my hair has just gone all flat, and yeah. But, so I'm a little shiny, but oh my goodness. Sorry, I need to stop staring at that. And let's carry on. I think I'm gonna do a light pink just to add a little bit of color. I love the neutrality of the eyes, and I love how kind of smoky and cool they are, but I need a little warmth. I could add a bit more blush, but I want to bring the warmth back with the lips. So I'm going to take the shade Weirdo by Urban Decay. This is a beautiful light pink. Okay, I think that complements that really well. And then a touch of gloss French Tickler by Marc Jacobs. No. Super Orgasm by NARS. It's white with it being kind of just quite cool. I just need that tiny bit of color from the lips. It's just to kind of put everything together. Yeah. I don't think it's fighting. I think it's just complementing really well. At the end of the day, your makeup's just supposed to kind of complement and highlight your face, and sometimes with certain colors I feel like you have to do a little bit of a balancing act just so you get that. Sometimes if you've created a very cool look, you need something to warm your face up a bit. Likewise, if you've used warmer shades on your eyes, you might want to go a bit more neutral. I feel it's just a balancing act. I am not somebody that loves like a powerful eye and a powerful lip, so you kind of get used to that, balancing your features, balancing out what works, what doesn't, so that's how I like to do that. Alright guys, this is the finished look using the Jaclyn Hill palette. I even used some of the eyeshadow as highlighter, and I think it turned out so pretty. So what do I think? What is my overall impression? Honestly, I think you need to make sure you get this in your life ASAP. The thing that is really key and stand out to me is the versatility of this. You have so many variations which will work for so many skin tones, so many color preferences. You have your shades for your girls that like your golden tones, your warm tones. If you like an all matte look, there are some really beautiful options for this. I really think this was made to be your one and done. You know, even if you're just getting into makeup, if you are young and you are just dipping your toe into this insane, amazing world that we have, I think this is a great palette for you. Unfortunately, it's not available, but I think they are restocking. I want to actually pick up another one for a giveaway, so if that's something you want, please leave a comment below. If you want more looks with this, leave a comment below also. If you never want to see me do another look with this again, let me know that as well. But overall, I think this is going to really be in high rotation in my daily makeup routine. I can tell immediately, just getting used to this, just there's some really pretty things I want to do. The more I stare at this, the more I get used to it, the more I think, oh yeah, I want to try that, I want to do that. You know, these right here, having green eyes, I think this is going to look really pretty on me. So I definitely would recommend this. It's a really pretty palette for the price. You're getting amazing quality, and I definitely think you should check it out. I love it. I have to say, I love it. And I think really something that I took away from listening to Jaclyn, there's a number of things I took away that I just kind of want to just let you know. So one of the things, you saw much more of the owner of Morphe, Linda, and she is great. I think she needs to get out more and kind of let us all know who she is. She seems fabulous. I want to know who she is. I want to know what she does. I want to, you know, she's hashtag girl boss to the max. I want to know more about her. Girl, Linda, get in front of the camera. Let's see more of you, because quite frankly, you're the bomb.com. And then second of all, you know, Jaclyn talked a lot about how this took her so long. This took her 2 years to work on, and she really wanted to get it perfect. And you know, in the world I work in, kind of the tech, online world, they have a saying that done is better than perfect. And you know, I've really been thinking over the past few weeks, is it really? When you put something like this out into the world and you put your name on it, I would highly encourage you, if you ever have the chance, anything you work on, to really know that when you put your name on something, you're pretty much putting your name in ink. It's out there forever. And I can see why she would want to take so long before she did put something out, because it's out there forever, and it's gonna represent you. This in her way is kind of her legacy, you know, and so you want it to be the best it can be. You don't just want to stick your name on something and call it done. You want it to be the best it can be. Now, you know, I think sometimes you spend too much time on something. If you've written a book or something like that, or a blog or a vlog, you don't want perfection to be an excuse. You want to kind of, you want to make sure it eventually gets out there. But, you know, so there's that delicate balance between taking too long on something. At the end of the day, there's really no such thing as perfect. It's my opinion whether this is perfect. She can think what she wants at the end of the day. It's her market and her consumer's opinion whether or not it's perfect. So that's the problem with perfection. It's highly subjective. So what might be perfect for me might not be perfect for the girl down the street at all. So that's the problem with perfection. So if you are working on something, I recommend to just do your absolute best and listen to your intuition. Your intuition is going to tell you when it's done, when it's ready, and you need to push past if you are hiding behind perfection, and push past that and make sure it's out to the world. At the end of the day, this palette is no good. It doesn't serve anyone. It doesn't make anyone feel special or beautiful if it's just an idea. It has to be released, be out there, be in the world for it to really be something. So, you know, had she been taken, you know, until 2025 on this, that's no good to anyone. But at the end of the day, this did get released. Her makeup collection, I know everyone's waiting for that. Obviously, she wants to make it perfect, but if in the end, if it's not out and we're in 2030 and we're not even wearing makeup, who knows what the heck we're doing, that's not gonna be no good to the world. So really find that fine line between perfection and not hiding behind perfection. If you want to start YouTube, if you want to write a blog, go do that. You'll learn as you go. This video, compared to my first video, is a lot different. I've learned stuff, you know, I'm sure when I look back, I'm going to keep making videos. When I look back and I'm like, oh my god, what? I'm going to learn. But at the end of the day, had I not even started, that would have been an excuse. That would have been a wall. You have to break through the wall. So really think about how perfect is perfect. Can you go back? Can you refine? What are you talking about? You know, she can't now take this out of my hand and go fix it if there's something wrong with it. So they wanted to make sure this was as good as physically it could be. So whatever you're working on, I recommend for it to be the best it can be. That's a really random rant I just wanted to have, but it's just made me think a lot about perfection in the past few weeks. But otherwise, guys, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I very much appreciate you subscribing to my channel. Leave a comment below to see what you think of this look, and if you have any more videos you would like me to make, please let me know. Alright guys, take care. Bye.